The fall of the Berlin Wall in 1989 marked a historic moment that symbolized the end of the Cold War and the reunification of Germany. This significant event not only reshaped the political landscape of Europe but also had profound social and cultural implications. Let's delve into the story of the Berlin Wall, its construction, the events that led to its fall, and the reunification of Germany. Construction of the Berlin Wall. A. Divided Berlin. After World War II, Germany was divided into 4 occupation zones controlled by the Allied powers: the United States, Soviet Union, United Kingdom, and France. The city of Berlin, located in the Soviet zone, was also divided into East Berlin, controlled by the Soviet Union, and West Berlin, controlled by the Allies. B. Reasons for construction. As tensions between the Soviet Union and the Western powers grew, many East Germans were migrating to West Germany through Berlin, seeking better opportunities and political freedom. To halt the mass exodus and tighten control over East Germany, the East German government, with Soviet support, decided to construct a barrier. The Berlin Wall. A. Construction begins. On August 13, 1961, the East German government began the construction of the Berlin Wall, consisting of a concrete barrier, barbed wire, and guard towers, effectively sealing off East Berlin from West Berlin. B. Symbol of division. The Berlin Wall became a physical manifestation of the ideological and political divisions between the Communist Eastern Bloc and the democratic Western countries. It represented the Iron Curtain and the separation of families, friends, and a divided city. Events leading to the fall. A. Reform movements. In the 1980s, Soviet leader Mikhail Gorbachev introduced political and economic reforms, such as glasnost, openness, and perestroika, restructuring. These reforms sparked a wave of political activism and demands for change across Eastern Europe. B. Peaceful protests. In East Germany, citizens became increasingly frustrated with the restrictions and limitations imposed by their government. Mass protests, such as the Monday demonstrations, began to take place, demanding freedom of speech, free elections, and the opening of the borders. C. Hungarian opening. In 1989, Hungary, an Eastern Bloc country, opened its border with Austria, allowing East Germans to escape to the west. This event had a significant impact on public sentiment and further intensified calls for change in East Germany. Fall of the Berlin Wall. A. Historic announcement. On November 9, 1989, the East German government made an unexpected announcement that allowed its citizens to travel freely to West Berlin. Thousands of East Berliners flocked to the border crossings, and overwhelmed border guards eventually opened the gates, leading to scenes of celebration and reunification. B. Symbolic demolition. Over time, people on both sides of the wall began to chip away at it, symbolizing the end of the division and the desire for reunification. The physical demolition of the wall continued in the months and years that followed. Reunification of Germany. A. Treaty of Unification. On October 3, 1990, the reunification of Germany was formally declared with the signing of the treaty on the final settlement with respect to Germany. This treaty solidified the merger of East and West Germany into a single sovereign nation. B. Challenges and opportunities. The reunification process brought about significant challenges, including economic disparities, social integration, and the need for political reconciliation. However, it also presented opportunities for growth, development, and the forging of a new unified German identity.